Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Wednesday, April 21st at 4:55 p.m. here in sunny California. We are 5 minutes away from closing a daily candle here. Looking at this Bitcoin chart, there's something important here that we need to see. Jumping into this Bitcoin chart, what we are seeing is that we are getting ready, it looks like, unless there's a pump in the next 4 minutes and 12 seconds, we are getting ready to close a daily candle beneath the 50-day EMA. Now, we've broken down beneath the 50-day EMA momentarily in each of the 3 previous days. The difference is the body of each of these candles began above the 50-day and ended above the 50-day. But we wicked down beneath that line momentarily on each of those days. But today, we're going to close a candle beneath the 50-day EMA. And this is the first time, this is substantial because this is the first time we've closed beneath that EMA since September of 2020, right? So second thing I'm seeing, of course, there's been bearish divergence in the RSI that goes all the way back to early January. I've been mentioning that in almost every single video that I've been doing over the last month, that the RSI keeps telegraphing that Bitcoin's going to go into a correction. I think it's sooner than ever, but then I noticed this today that I didn't see before. If you look at the RSI here, we're breaking beneath this line. So we have not been beneath this line. If I can do this just a little bit more precisely, the last time we broke beneath that line in the RSI is once again September of 2020, which is basically the last time we were under the 50-day EMA and closed candles. And so if you notice that, this is big for Bitcoin. So the RSI is breaking down. The price action is breaking down. We're breaking beneath the 50-day EMA. There's bearish divergence in the RSI. The MACDs are bearish. You know, there's so many Bitcoin maximalists out there that are saying, I don't care what I see in the charts. I don't care what's happening in the technicals. Bitcoin's going to go to $250,000. It's just going to keep going up and up and up. Why? Because Elon Musk is buying it and Tesla is, you can buy Teslas with it and all this mainstream money is coming into it and blah, 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 blah. And people are talking about it on TV and just look at what's happening in mainstream money and institutional investors. And that means it's just going to go higher and higher and higher. Listen, folks, the technicals, the chart is not telling me, the chart is not validating that thesis. And so to me, what we hear in the news is just a bunch of hype and it's just, a bunch of rich people saying, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy. To me, that's suspect, okay? Because they can easily dump it as quickly as they buy it. And, they tell people like you and me, buy it, we buy it, they dump it. It cuts in half, we lose our money, they buy it back half as cheap. And, I don't trust that. But when I'm looking at the charts has already responded to the fundamentals. The charts have already responded to the fundamentals. And we are 1 minute and 20 seconds away from closing a candle beneath the 50-day EMA. And that is a bearish sign. That is a bearish indicator. In addition, we've got bearish divergence in the RSI that goes all the way back to early January. And in addition, the RSI is breaking down beneath this line of support that goes all the way back to September of 2020. And in addition, the MACDs are bearish. The price action is bearish. The EMAs are bearish. The RSI is bearish. And so there's only so many bearish indicators that you can see before you have to conclude that the probability is high that Bitcoin is getting ready to go into a deeper retracement, that it's not simply going to be a straight line going up forever. I said back here that I didn't think we were going to get above 66,000, and sure enough, we stopped at $64,890, and we didn't make it above that. Now, don't get me wrong. Is it still possible for Bitcoin to have another leg up? Yes, it's always possible. You can never count Bitcoin out. I'm just saying, looking at these charts, there's a lot of bearishness in these charts, and I simply cannot ignore that. Now, if we jump over to these two charts, I'm looking at the market cap BTC dominance chart, and then looking at the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. That is, this is the altcoin market cap. What we're seeing is that Bitcoin dominance is decreasing and the altcoin market is increasing, folks. We are already in alt season, but when Bitcoin drops beneath 50% market dominance, all heaven is going to break loose in the altcoin market. We're going to break above this $1.14 trillion mark in the altcoin market, and it's going to be absolutely crazy. Not to mention this total crypto market chart tells me that we're heading up in the next few weeks towards $3.9 trillion. This is absolutely crazy, folks. It's happening. It's in full effect. So yeah, in the short term, Bitcoin is making this it's a bear pennant here that Bitcoin's making. We're breaking down in the RSI. Looks like we're breaking beneath that bear pennant. Whoa, wait a minute. Did we close the daily? We closed the daily, folks. We closed the daily. We closed the daily candle beneath the 50-day EMA. That's big, folks. That's big. Now, on the other hand, looking at Litecoin, we're not seeing the same kind of structure. Litecoin is actually making a higher low, whereas Bitcoin is making a lower low, right? So Litecoin over here, the RSI is bullish, the MACDs are bullish, and the price action is moving upward. Now, I said, and I actually went over this in my trading community, that this could be just an A, B, C correction, and if so, what we should expect is some consolidation and a move out of here, right? And then a move up above, back onto our higher targets. I've got higher targets here. Whoops. I got higher targets here for LTC of $419 and $575. If the correction for LTC is over, then LTC is going to start moving beyond those targets. But what I need to see to verify that is one of two things. One, if we break above B here and make a higher high, to me that means the correction's over. But if we break beneath C, we've invalidated this whole ABC correction theory, basically. It simply means that we're going to make a lower low here and we're going to continue with a longer correction. That's a possibility as well, especially if Bitcoin decides to dump further. I think if Bitcoin is going into a deeper correction, what I see, and if this is correct, what I see is it could drop another 26%. And if Bitcoin drops from the break of this trend, another 26%, that's 26.42%, something like that, that could take Bitcoin down to about $42,000. So if Bitcoin decides to dump, it could pull the market down for a while, and it looks like LTC is pulling out of there. I mean, we might be able to, give it a little bit of, no, it looks like we've broken beneath this line here. So we could come back down and retest this line and then break out of here, or LTC could be breaking down with Bitcoin for a while. Who knows? I'm watching it. We're trading LTC BTC in the cryptogenic trading community. We're also trading EOS and EOS BTC in the cryptogenic trading community. We're still up in our trades 170%, excited about that. Even with this whole crash structure, we're still up with unrealized profit, and all we're doing there is position trading. We're not day trading, it's position trading, which is really, I call it margin hodling. It's kind of another idea about it. By the way, if you're thinking about joining the cryptogenic trading community, take a look at Patreon. Don't join on YouTube, because at the end of this month, I'm shutting down my trader and strategist levels on YouTube, and they're going to be only on Patreon. And here on YouTube, it's only going to be the hodler and supporter levels. If you are a hodler, please check. I put a couple of videos for hodlers up today. Actually, I put one video up for hodlers today, and there's many more to come. Let's take a look at XRP, shall we? So I'm looking at XRP is in this symmetric triangle, and looks like it could be breaking down beneath that symmetric triangle. And if that's the case, we could come back and retest $1.12. But if we break up above it, I believe we're going to retest the high of this whole move up here towards the $2 mark. But if we kind of scale out a little bit and look at the 3-day chart for XRP, this whole breakdown here still kept us above this line. I mean, on the macro, it's like nothing happened here. I mean, in the long term. From a macro perspective, it's like nothing happened. We're still bullish on the 3-day. both in the MACDs and in the RSI. Price action looks solid. We never even broke down beneath this line here. So I'm not worried. The market looks strong. And I'm going to give you one freebie. I shared this with the hodlers earlier today, but I've just added BCD to the Cryptogenic portfolio. And BCD is a strong buy right now. We broke above this multi-year trend line here on April 5th. And this trend line goes all the way back to 2018. Yeah, I know a lot of people think Bitcoin, nobody's talking about Bitcoin Diamond, and a lot of people think it's dead. Had we not broken above this trend line, I would probably not have paid Bitcoin Diamond any attention. But one of my patrons, one of the members of my trading community asked me to do a TA on Bitcoin Diamond. And when I looked at it, I thought, okay, it's time to buy because the all-time high is $338. And even if we only make it to $38, that's still 1,000% return from where we are right now. But the fact that we broke above this multi-year trend line, we're bullish in the RSI, bullish in the MACDs, means that BCD could really go somewhere and become something this year. So I'm excited about that. All right, folks. Well, yep, looks like we're printing another red candle here for Bitcoin. We're watching it. Let's see what happens. Don't worry, folks. I tell you what, this crypto game is dangerous. It's not for the faint of heart. But the returns are limitless, it seems. And this is the perfect time to be in the market. So with that being said, make it your goal to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. Don't let anything rob you of your peace at night, your joy in the morning, and your love during the day. And if you do that, tell you what, you'll be in a better position to maximize your returns. With that being said, this is Cryptogenic signing out.